God, my face cam looks awful. I will be looking to sort that out. I don't really know why it's so fuzzy, but it is. Just I don't really know what's going on with that, but we'll just have to live with it for today. Because we are back with the single player mode, player career mode. How are we? How are we? How are we? Hope we're having a very good Monday, a very good start to the week. I know I've had a decent start to the week, and I'd love to hear about your start. I'm gonna be up here. That's not it. Right, simulation settings. Let me get up to 60. Don't need to be too easy, and because of course the league that I'm in is on 70. So yeah. We want it to be not so I'm finishing last every race, but so I'm still learning from it. There we go. I was thinking of having my face camera just currently to the side of me, like right in front of me. I was looking to maybe get that sorted, but I don't really know. We are going to skip straight to qualify. So just so we can get straight into the race as quick as possible. Starting in Spain. Very high possibility actually that we'll be doing 2 races today. I'm planning to do a 2-hour stream. That might be shorter, that might be earlier. I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens. We're off for our For our qualifying. We've gone very wide there, wow. Try and get some time back. No. That's not great. Bit of oversteering there. We head around a very windy track, as you can already tell. Looks like we will be starting in the points, which we have. Starting in P10, it's not an awful start. I know, I'm sure. Alright with it. Like to see where
and with qualifying complete,
my
let's
team
review
started.
our
They're
top
14.
3 today.
Great,
Russell,
it's not bad.
Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
gonna head into race day now. 33 laps in the sun. I can't wait for it. Of course, we've had a very mixed match start to the season as we've changed the difficulty up and down and up and down. We're gonna look to stay steady on the 60 difficulty and just see where that takes us.
Why don't we discuss McLaren?
Right off away we go in Spain. Second time I've said that recently. Of course, with the DFL League. If you haven't watched that, it is streamed on Twitch and uploaded on YouTube. My race highlights. As we had a brilliant start. We spun out though, and our front wing's gone. That is not what we want. I mean, look at this. I don't even know what's happened. I don't even want to know what's happened.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed.
I'm going to be pitting early onto the softs. Try and make up some of that time. After being spun out, I don't know what actually happened. But it did happen. We've got to just try and race to the best we can. Try not to lose too much time, which we are doing. So I'm going to spend another 30 plus seconds in the pits. We're on the softs now.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
We're a decent time behind everyone else.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
But we are on the softs, so hopefully we can make up some time. Very slow on the corners. Definitely going to get our fastest lap. Don't know how fast it is. The 147 is still not great.
This lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead
But
and in
this
the
third
DRS
lap
zone.
will be miles better. We are gaining time, but it's a very slow rate at the moment.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 35.2 seconds.
We are gaining some decent time now.
Gap to your teammate
Get a
ahead is
124.
37.8 seconds.
Still not gaining a mass amount of time, but we are gaining a bit of time. That's crucial.
Our gap to the car in front is 31.2 seconds.
Not quite as fast as lap. Of course, we're not going to be able to keep this up forever with the tyre demand. They're very wide on that turn. We pull it back.
Okay, gap ahead is 28.1 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good.
That's what we want to hear, because we're getting good pace out of these softs still. Go onto the gravel. But the settings, I'm going to use it. That's my one replay per race.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Okay, so that'll maintain me for the rest of the race. Not getting the best of laps at the moment.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Okay, right. Get around that bend. See, we're going to be like miles behind, but they're going to have to pit soon as well. So that'll help us somewhat catch up. We have to have a very good race if you want to get anything out of this. Or get lucky that there's a holder of some sort.
job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
See, look, we've lost quite a bit of time, but
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
they're going to have to pit soon as well, so we're just going to get all that time back. And by that point, our hards are already going to be warm, and theirs are going to be cold. So I'm going to be getting better laps than them. So what I'm trying to say is, me spinning out secretly a master plan, but it won't show for 10 laps, maybe more. Simple as that.
And gap to the car in front is 43.0 seconds.
We're starting to go around, we're starting to get some decent pace. And when them guys pit, we're all good. But the Mercedes cars are catching us up. It's not what we want.
Blue flag.
They haven't caught up to me.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 45.0 seconds.
Looks like everyone is pitting now, but we are so far behind it does not even matter.
Okay, Magnussen in the pits.
Told you, my master plan is starting to kick in. Go on, Fernando.
Fernando's in the pits. Blue flag, blue flag.
He's not quite literally about to overtake me. Man, there's no point in me slowing down. But I'll go wide for him. But I do also need to turn. Like... See, now that's just ridiculous.
Blue flag.
Even now that's just ruined my entire flow. Like... See, look, we are gaining time still. Yes, it's at a slow rate, but we could still pull this back and not get last. There is still a long time left of this race. And if there's like a hold up at the back, then who knows what could happen. If we could get our second fastest lap of the race.
Russell has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Load of people putting up the fastest lap.
Okay, we're looking at some gearbox wear, so try to keep the number of shifts to a minimum, please.
That's what that is. Okay.
Our gap to the car in front is 18.9 seconds.
Again, we're slowly gaining on the TP and Stroll. And even K-Mag. Actually, we're gaining on a decent little bit of pace. Actually seems like it's been a very decent lap. 124.3, that's our second fastest lap now. For definite. The other one I wasn't quite so sure, but that one 100%. There's no way. I've got it.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for
I've
the
got
marshals.
to rewind. There's not a lot I can do about that. I don't even know what happened there. Just caught one of the sides, spun me out. But now we're back in the flow of things. We're gaining more time on Latifi, and we're not going to get last.
Okay, gap ahead is
Hoping for, anyway.
15.8 seconds.
Tyres look decent so far. We're actually getting very, very good time actually, despite everyone being on the hards. I say that we lose a load of time, but not so much on K-Mag and Albon, but definitely on Latifi and Stroll. If we can catch them, considering what happened at the start, we had to pit in lap 1 and get out a whole new front wing, both sides. It wouldn't be bad, I don't think anyway. We've got to keep flying through these final 12, 13 laps.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 33.0 seconds.
That was close. We could actually be catching Latifi by lap 25, 26. That's what I'm aiming for. That's how I'm driving at the moment as well. I'm just hoping I don't need to pit at the end and lose all this hardware.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah. I've got to maintain on these tyres there. I don't have a choice. If we pit, we lose.
And gap to the car in front is 10.5 seconds.
That's respectable, I believe. Considering we were 40 seconds behind at one point. Yes, we're under the 10 seconds. Let's go. And the time is continuing to fly down. We are just the better driver. I've seen him. I've seen him and I'm hungry for him. K-Mag's out. I wonder what's happened there.
Caution, caution.
Doesn't look like there's going to be a
Someone's
safety
come off
car.
ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
I could have done to pit really to get some fresh tyres.
Okay, clear.
But there is no safety car. Green flag is initiated. But that would have held Latifi up. But we're not finishing 20th. That's for definite. But there is only 19 races, so We get a 124.5. 8-second gap in it between me and Latifi. 15-second gap between me and Stroll. I need to sneeze, but I can't. My body decided not to sneeze. Okay. Annoying. But we're here. Do its own thing. That's not what you want to see, because we're trying to catch up. When you go onto the grass and the gravel, I'm rewinding. It's my career, my rules. I'm rewinding. .3 seconds in it now. Not long left, only about 8 laps left. I wanted to have caught him by now. We've not been getting the pace that we wanted. We're definitely still gaining time. But when we're doing things like that and going around corners at 30 miles an hour, it's not going to help. As it's showing us, he's gaining a bit of time on us. We're gaining it right back. We're under 7 seconds now. Still very doable to catch him. Grip is going a bit. We've just got to maintain it and be careful with that.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 6.6 seconds. I cannot afford a blue flag right now. Get massively off the track. But we work with it. Even if we gain a second a lap, it's more than enough to overtake Latifi, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't look great because we started 10th, but if you saw the situation in lap 2, then you know that is massive. It's gone back over 6, not what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That pace around that corner, that's the crucial part. He's only there. It's very doable. Ladies and gentlemen, can it happen? Can we survive these gone tyres for another 8 or so laps? Max gets another fastest lap. It looks like he'll be winning today. Go into 5 seconds. It's going to be a very tense end to the race. Final 6-7 laps. Go into the grass a little bit. That's not what we want. Do we get into 4? No, we don't. Not quite. And we finally go into 4. We see him. He's ever so close. The chase is on. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? We're
starting
We
to
get our
catch the car in
fastest lap
front.
of the
We need to
race.
look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Nearly goes under 3 seconds. It does now.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds.
I can smell him. I can smell the fuel coming out the car. As we're only one good lap away from catching him. He's fighting well. Is it well enough?
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
As we've been to someone in 27 laps. Apart from people lapping us. He's getting a bit of time on these straights though. We've got to get the time on the corners. As he is gaining distance on us. We go very wide. And I'm rewinding because it's my career mode. Less than a second in it.
You
Oh,
should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay
I
on
can
your
definitely
toes.
feel it. I've got to fight for this place. It means the absolute world.
Okay, here's some information on Latifi. They've got an issue with their car, they're going to be slow. Blue flag, blue flag.
We get the overtake on Latifi. I don't want him to DNF though, because if he DNFs, let Verstappen past us. But we've gone clear of Latifi now. He's gone into the pits. It looks done. That battle between me and Latifi, it was short, but we was close to each other. But we've come out on top. And it looks like we can take a breather now. And be careful with these tyres. He's gone onto the softs. A very bold tactic.
The next car is 10 seconds ahead.
I know I'm not battling it. 3 laps to go. It's not
Okay,
worth the
we've got
battle.
4 laps of fuel remaining.
I need to maintain these tyres. It's 25 seconds. I mean, I could pit, make it interesting. That'd make a very interesting end to the race. And I'm very tempted to do it.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next
We're
pit
doing it.
stop. Blue flag, blue flag.
It's going to make a very interesting end for the race. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Going on to the softs.
That was a fantastic
We're going to
start,
battle him.
faster than we were
We're going to make
expecting.
it interesting for last place. How much time has he gained out of it though?
That was our last stop.
He hasn't
No more
overtook
scheduled
us.
pit stops.
Doesn't look like
Let's
he's
go.
near us either. Oh no, he's getting near. But we're back out now. We're cruising. We knew we wasn't going to catch Stroll on our tyres. But we knew we had to push for Latifi. Then when we had reassured we got that with the car problems, we knew we could pit, maintain the... so we knew we had good tyres. We're going to look for our... we're going to push for our fastest lap.
Okay, gap ahead is 28.8 seconds. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Unless we spin out, I'm sure we've sustained the P18. Which in the grand scheme of things, it isn't very impressive. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still disappointed. Considering we started in 10th. But, considering we got spun out early, to not finish last. Speaking of finishing, Max Verstappen has won the race here in Spain. I'm gonna get to do my final lap. Unless it just cuts me off. Which it has.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So, the grand scheme of things, very disappointing race. But, to be able to pull it back and get one of them places back after the very poor start getting spun out.
They've done it then.
I'm not
spectacular
disappointed.
Victory here in Spain and a massive confidence
But-
boost going into the next race.
It's going to be massive for the next race.
Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
Going to quickly.
So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
So your full rundown of Spain. Max Verstappen at top, George Russell followed by his teammate Lewis Hamilton, and Carlos Sainz for Ferrari, Sergio Perez, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Norris, Gasly and Zhou Guanyu make up the points. Schumacher having a very good race considering, K-Mag DNFing, Alonso, my teammate, up in 12th, Yuki Tsunoda, Bottas, Vettel, all in the middle. Then it's Alex Albon getting the higher of the two racers for Williams, Lance Stroll finishing just above me, and the only racer to have 3 pit stops in this race was me, who of course started in 10th, finished in 18th, but considering what happened, I'm not complaining. And then Nicholas Latifi just below us, and of course K-Mag DNFing. So yeah, it's disappointing considering how it seems. I mean, we're still miles ahead of Lance Stroll in our rivalry, but it's still not great. Still not great at all. Heading to the headquarters for race 7, but that is where we are going to call it for today. If you've enjoyed just as much as I have, make sure you follow on Twitch. Make sure, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, like the video, drop a comment down below. Just let me know. Let me know how you think things are going. Let me know any advice that you've got for me as a driver, as well as a streamer. But until next time, take care and peace.